Well, it's a crispy morning at the moment. It's 10 o'clock. It's about -4. There's been a little bit of snowfall where I am. And I'm just scouting a new trail on the way to one of my favorite hunting spots. Starting off with a hill. So it's a good way to warm up. Well, this trail didn't go very far. Not even a kilometer, I'd say. So now I'm on another trail that I've passed many times. On this road, I've always said I gotta stop and see where it goes and hunt it and see what happens, so today's the day. Well, it's not a trail, it's just a big clearing. Nice spot though. In case you're a bit tired, you can sit down. So today I'm using my Winchester SXP Super X pump 12 gauge Defender. It's got an 18-inch barrel and it's got a bore choke, so it's got no choke, which I guess you could call a cylinder choke. So I'm going to do a 10-yard test on the target just to see what the pattern is like and to see if it shoots the same as my other gun using a improved cylinder choke. Now most of my shots are around 10 yards, 10 meters. And I found with shooting this close that the gun tends to shoot 6 to 8 inches high. So I'm going to aim 8 inches low on this, and we'll see what happens. If it, theoretically, it should, by aiming 6 inches low, it should put most of the pattern dead bullseye. So let's see what happens. I always save my shells if I can, my old shells if I can find them. So from 10 yards, I was aiming right here. And actually most of my shot is slightly above. There's quite a few around here. The plug hit here. So it looks like to get most of my pattern dead center, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I actually need to probably aim about 8 inches low. Well, this trail starts off with a big hill, a long hill, maybe 1.5 kilometers. And maybe 1/3 the way up it. I'm sure it doesn't look as very steep with the GoPro, but it's always a good way to warm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. This was 12 paces, 12 yards away. And there was another one on the other side of the track that flew. And I haven't been away from the car 20 minutes. It's 11:08. I like it when I can find my empty hulls quickly, easily. Okay. Take one of the wings off. Get rid of as many of the feathers as you can. You always got to keep a wing on. And I'll put this in a plastic bag. Now that one, when I first saw it, so here's the trail. It was right here on the edge, walking into the bush. And the one that flew was either here or on the other side. When it flew, I just caught it out of the corner of my eye because I was stalking this one. So it was in here when it first saw me. It took a half flight up there. I took a shot at it. I think I winged it. But then it went silent, so I think it kind of recovered and ran into the bush somewhere because I was hearing lots of flapping. And then suddenly nothing, and I looked all over, couldn't see it. The worst part is, I may have wounded it. So it could slowly die in the bush, which I don't like. I'd rather miss it completely or get it, but not just wing it. That's number 2, and it's 117. So this one was just off the side of the trail. I think this is a male because this stripe is all dark brown. If there was a couple white ones in the middle, it would be indicative of a female. There we go. Oh, that guy's running in the bush. Oh, I keep seeing him way off. He was about 10 yards in the bush. Now he's sort of going that way. I very much doubt I'll get a shot at him. Bird number 3, 230. Now that one I heard it walking before I saw it. Got it in the head. That was a pretty close shot, that one. That was less than 10 yards. With the head off. It's dead now. Where'd the other leg go? Oh, there it is. The heart is still beating. And the muscles are still twitching, even though all I have is a breast. So I had been down here on my way out, on my way in actually, my way in, 45 minutes ago. And the bird wasn't there obviously, or I would have seen it. So in that time so they're all just starting to wander out. I mean, the thing is, I'm kind of hunting a channel here, maybe 10 yards each side. So if there ain't no birds, if the birds are further in the bush, I'll never see them, and they probably won't see me. Well, it's 3:30. I started at 11:15. That's all 3. And I got 3 grouse. I saw 8. I shot at 4. And I got 3. The other one I shot at, I think I winged it. It was flapping around a bit. It landed in a tree. It was flapping. And then it went down to the ground and just quietened down, and I figured, oh, it's dead. And when I went to find it, I kind of heard a pitter-patter way off in the bush. I kind of feel bad if it's injured. You know, it can't fly, for instance. It's just going to suffer. Anyway, those things happen once in a while, but I don't like it. I'd rather just miss and not get it than wound one and not be able to find it. Anyway, I walked 11 1/4 kilometers. And 4 hours and 42 minutes. So, I mean, this was about an average day for me in terms of seeing grouse. You know, I saw 8 of them. A few of them were so far into the bush that I couldn't even get a shot, or when I saw them on the trail, they were running into the bush. I mean, rough grouse can run pretty fast, surprisingly. You know, plus in the thick bush, once they get in 15 or 20 yards, good luck trying to find them. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And until I see you again, take care now.